Hello everyone, this is HayHay-Gaming, and in this video I will be listing the top 20 quality of life mods in Terraria. Yep, 20 because I feel like 10 just wouldn't be enough. These will be mods that you might yourself consider necessary, and I tried to mostly avoid mods that include NPCs who can just tell you whatever you want, or mods meant for creative/journey mode like cheat sheet. Ever felt like your inventory was too cluttered and always full? Well, fret not, with expanded inventory you can increase your inventory space by as many pages as you want. No limit. As for it being cluttered, guess what? It'll only get worse. I feel like this mod is really nice to have, but try not to overdo it with the no limit thing, because it's not as if there's a mod for a search bar nicely fit inside your inventory. Or maybe there is, I don't know. Comment if you know of such a mod. Extended equipment loadouts is a really nice mod if you want to easily equip a different set of armor, but don't want to be limited by just 4 sets. I personally only use this in journey mode alongside mods, but I'm sure it would also be nice to have in survival. Shorter respawn time is exactly what it sounds like. You can configure in settings too, because who wants to wait every time they have to respawn anyway? I know I don't. Number 17 is Wing Slot Extra. This adds an extra wing slot just for your wings. It is more of a filler mod since there are ones for boots and other accessories, but a lot of people tend to use this one. It's really just an excuse for more accessory slots, just go ahead and take it. Number 16, high FPS support has got to be one of my favorite quality of life mods so far. Granted, it can be a bit glitchy at times, especially with mods, but it is a noticeable difference for that smooth high FPS. One problem I have encountered is the sulfuric waters in the Calamity mod don't look right, but for this you can just disable some stuff in the mod settings to fix it. Platform Helper essentially allows you to place a bunch of platforms in a row instead of having to manually place each one. Particularly, this can be helpful in building arenas more quickly. It actually does work vertically too, but I personally don't really like to use it, since you do have to switch between vertical and horizontal platforms in this mod settings. Number 14 is Boss Checklist. For any completionists out there or someone just looking for quick info on a boss, this mod could be extremely helpful. You can take my word for it since I am quite the completionist myself and I use this mod for all of my mod playthroughs. It's only like 2 or 3 playthroughs. Highly recommend. Number 13 is non-consumable boss summon items plus vanilla boss summons. This basically makes boss summon items have infinite uses. I believe Calamity already has this feature and I love it, so if you're playing other content mods too, then this is a huge time saver. Continuing with bosses as the topic, the Boss Cursor mod is an efficient way to tell the direction a boss is coming from. You can technically use the map for a more accurate view of where the boss is at, but this mod could be better if you need a quick way to see where the boss is coming from in tighter situations. Hook stats and wing stats has got to be the most beneficial mod for switching out wings and hooks out there. Normally there is no good way to compare hooks or wings in the base game, excluding ones for special effects or multiple hooks without checking the wiki. This mod fixes that by telling you all of the specific traits of every wing and hook in Terraria. And the nice thing about it is that it also makes it very easy to tell if a wing or hook is better than the one you've equipped. I think it's a bit ridiculous that you have to check the wiki for their stats, so this mod should already be part of vanilla Terraria if you ask me. Off topic for a second, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers at some point, so please subscribe. Thank you. Auto trash is really nice for trashing items you get too many of or just don't want, rather than picking them up. It automatically trashes whatever you choose to prevent your inventory from getting super cluttered. Another mod that automatically does stuff is the Auto Reforge mod, which is really nice for getting rid of that hassle of pressing the Reforge button a ton of times for a specific modifier. You know those times when you accidentally reforge after finally getting the modifier you wanted? Well, instead, with this mod, you can just choose the modifier you want and also change how fast it reforges. This way, for the same if not less cost, it automatically reforges until you get the modifier you want without skipping past it. Vein Miner can instantly remove a bunch of the same type of blocks of your choosing when you hold the key you set it to. It does have a limit to how many blocks it will destroy, and they have to be close to each other. This is generally not an issue as it is mainly used for ores, but for most other blocks you can whitelist them to Vein Mine too. Econ Evil is a mod that prevents the spread of corruption or crimson. I rarely use this mod, but I think I might start using it more often since NPCs can't live in houses that are corrupted. You can just purify it with Contaminator, but that becomes a bit repetitive after a while. Recipe Browser is basically just an in-game wiki. It works with content mods too, which is nice. You can see the ingredients of whatever item you're trying to get to and also see what enemies drop it. I found it a bit disappointing that it doesn't show the drop chance for items, but that's not a huge issue. I do find myself using this mod quite a bit. As I said, it's an in-game wiki. Number 5 is Census. The name isn't that clear, but it's essentially an NPC checklist. Remember how I said I was a completionist? This is also that type of mod. Compatibility checker tells you if your mods are compatible together. This is good for times when you install like 500 mods or something. WMITF stands for which mod is this from. This tells you what mod an item is from at the bottom of its description. There's definitely been times where I play modded and really don't know which mod something is from, so I think this is worth it for those times. Number 2 is where's my items. This mod is extremely handy if you can't seem to find something that is in one of your chests and want to find it more quickly. Oh wait, you still use chests? Cause there's something much better if you haven't already parted with them. That's right, the most popular and unrivaled quality of life Terraria mod, magic storage, just straight up erases the need for that other mod completely. Well, that's assuming you aren't loyal to using chests at least. So this mod is basically the same as accessing all of your chests at once. Storage units hold your items, the storage heart gives you access to all your items, and the storage crafting interface allows you to put all of your crafting stations in one spot to conveniently use. There's a bunch of other useful stuff you can make too, but I'll stick to just these. Oh, and as a bonus, if you want a bunch of good features in one mod, Quality of Terraria is quite the quality of life Terraria mod. Wondering why I put it as a bonus instead of part of the list? Well, it feels like a mod pack to me more than one mod. It really is the most OP quality of life Terraria mod. As I mentioned briefly at the start, I planned to initially make this video 10 mods, but went with 20 to go all out. I will say that it was pretty difficult to gather up 20 quality of life mods, especially since I filtered out some types like added content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell if you enjoyed or found what you were looking for. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one on HayHay-Gaming.